coming at you with another Madden 18 Ultimate Team video. So, as you can see in the description below, I have completed the Super Bowl challenges, all the sets, all the objectives, all the blah, 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 blah. Jumping through hoops. My hair is like kind of weird looking with this hat on. Anyways, so we did all the challenges, we did all the sets, we did all the objectives. Sets. We did all that stuff. Yeah, so basically, it's time to get our prize. So it's gonna be a quick little video. Not gonna waste a lot of time. Y'all got things to do. I really don't have anything to do, but I can probably figure out something to do. I don't know. We'll see. So anyways, so let's get straight to it. This is the Nat Legends of the Super Bowl fantasy pack. I don't know. It's not a fantasy pack. Do you pick? Or maybe it's a fantasy pack. That way you could pick who you want. If that's the case, that'd be pretty dope. That way, like, I could actually get who I want to get. Because I have somebody in mind that I want to get. Actually, I'll just tell y'all who I want. I want the Paul Warfield wide receiver just for one reason, basically. I have Antonio Brown as a 96 as my slot receiver. He's a beast. I really, really like him. But I can also sell him. And before he drops like too much, I'd like to get some money out of him. So Warfield is a really, really nice complimentary free player that I could plug in like right there without missing a beat. He'd probably be just as decent as Antonio Brown. Other than that, like, there's really nobody that I'm like, wow, like, amazing, like, that's in these sets. Especially when it comes to my team. I can show y'all, like, a rundown of the team, like, really quick. Nobody in here is, like, really, really crazy, like, good, these Super Bowl guys. So Kurt Warner's not going to be better than Tom Brady. Franco Harris, rather, like, he would be okay. Wouldn't be bad. He would be an upgrade, like a 2-tick upgrade, like, because Kyle Juszczyk is a 93. So that wouldn't be a bad one. I definitely want Warfield so I can get rid of that Antonio Brown and make some coin off of it, because we're doing a little something with our team. That's why we're kind of hoarding all this money. And we're doing stuff my money's like staying the same, but I'm actually doing things like daily, actually, to get it. Basically, long story short, I'm working on Madden, the Madden coach. We're almost halfway there. A little bit there. It's just so expensive to make. So we're working on that. Little secret, so don't tell anybody. It'll be in a future video like a surprise, but no one's going to watch it anyway, so whatever. So Warfield would be nice so I can sell Antonio Brown. Franco Harris would be good. And the glitziest player out of this whole set, who nobody's really talking about, is Hendricks, the left outside linebacker. He's 6'7", 220. He has, like, his speed's not ridiculously good. His stats aren't, like, crazy, crazy good. But he has that 6'7" uptick, which, just like everybody knows, the 91 zone is, like, what y'all want, because that's the glitch in Madden where they act different. The computer acts differently than compared to a 90. Well, 6'7" is the height requirement for your player to actually play better. So he gets more interceptions. He's going to be, lurking more. He's going to be getting to the ball quicker. Like, all his little, like, things that he does are actually going to be better because he's 6'7", and it makes him kind of like an elite tier player. So it's kind of dope. He also would be an uptick to Von Miller, although I lose my block shed, my +1 or +2 block shed across the board. But that Von Miller's not really cutting it for me. We don't have a free safety again. They're just making me do this Landon Collins, like they're forcing me to, and I just don't have the time to do all these solo games, like head-to-head games. I've pretty much, like, done everything else. The Rodney Harrison, would probably be my favorite player because he's Patriot out of all of this. He doesn't stack up well to that Landon Collins, so not really wanting that. So basically, it's Franco Harris, Hendricks, or Warfield. Hopefully we get to pick. If we get to pick, I'm definitely going to take the Warfield just so I can sell the Antonio Brown. So let's go ahead and open it up. This is the grind. So I grinded it last night. I grinded it when I got home. Done. 31 challenges later. Here's the Nat for the Super Bowl fantasy. So hopefully fantasy like normally means you get to pick. So yes, picks remaining this round. So I get to pick out of any of these. That's what's up. So Paul Warfield will be coming home with this. That is dope. Not gonna lie. It's pretty cool that they actually let you pick who you want. Man, that is a really nice card though. We might compare like a couple of these. Not comparing it. Not even close to comparing it. Not close to comparing it. Not close to comparing it. Want to compare that one? Don't care about that. I'll compare it just for the fun of it. Not comparing it and not comparing it. So basically, it's the only guy. So what we're gonna do is we'll look at Franco Harris. No, we don't want to do that. So we'll look at Franco Harris and we'll compare him to Juszczyk. Across the board. He just smashes Juszczyk. So if you're just going to go looking at my team, basically, that would be the man that you would probably want to get. I love Juszczyk's identifier. I don't know. 90 speed, though, like, it is... Can't really mess with that. 90 speed as a fullback, like... Catching is 87. Run blocking is really good. Awareness is good. Carrying so he doesn't fumble. Stiff arms a beast. Trucking's beast. Like everything else, but like the speed, 90 speed. So yeah, way better than who I have. They're both Nats though, so it's not super big deal. I could always grab him later if I want him. And he's part of a lower part. I don't know if anybody... I didn't notice this when I made the video yesterday about all of this. But these different guys have different sets. They're not just 489 or above and then, 11, 83 to 87. Some of them don't have 15. Some of them have like 13. Like I think Franco Harris is one of the ones that's like cheaper to actually make. So if you're going to make a set, like all these guys are running for about 400K. Nobody's like, I think Hendricks is the most expensive one like right now. But they're all running for about 400K. So why would you make somebody that's going to cost like roughly, 60K more or whatever it is, 80K more, I think those 89s are going for or whatever. Like, why would you do that? Like if you're going to make the set, make a Franco Harris and sell him if you're going to sell him or whatever. I mean, it's a beast card. So, Franco Harris, nice. Hendricks is the other one that I wanted to compare, and this is compared to Levante David. Why? What? Why is it comparing to my right outside linebacker? That doesn't really make any sense. I guess because that's pretty weak. All right, so there's Von Miller, comparing him to Von Miller. His finesse move, I really don't finesse move. I like power move better, so it's better for power move. Speed, Von Miller has him, but look at everything else. Like strength is unreal. I mean, you got plus 10 strength. Like tackling, block shedding is really good. Power move's really good. Power overall is good. I'm not really sure. I didn't really look at like his. We're gonna look real quick. Oh, okay, so there's your. So his zone coverage is 82. His man coverage is 76. So not too great there. But the big thing is if you look at the top, like right above all the stat numbers, 6'7". Now. It came out earlier that there's a formula for Madden and like players that are a certain height, so on and so forth. And then that's how everybody learned about the 91 zone. But there's a height one too. So that's why if anybody's really played with that wide receiver legend Carmichael, he's a beast because he actually is, I think, 6'7" or something like that, 6'7" or 6'8". So I don't know if y'all have done these challenges or anything like that with the 85 Hendricks, but he is a monster. Like he picked off I don't know. I think he had like 8-9 picks out of like the 30 challenges. So he's Hawks. Like he is there. Good, really good user. I mean, not speed wise, but I mean, he might be one of those cats you can just kind of just throw in your lineup and like he's gonna get there type dude. So. Maybe not necessarily a coverage guy, but put him in a zone, he's probably going to work out for you well. So that's the comparison of Von Miller. It's not a huge deal. I'd rather keep Von Miller's +2 block shed. I like it. I like it for my defensive line. I have like a beast defensive line, and I run a 4-3. So I have 2 ends and 2 tackles. So this is the man we're actually going to pick. I'll make this short and sweet. Paul Warfield. I'll compare him like really, really quick. We've clearly got Julio, who, I mean, he's not that far off even of Julio, except for his release and spec catch. It looks like his release is kind of the garbage part about it, which doesn't bode well for slot receiver because you want him to release quick and go. But he's got 95 speed, so he's going. Once he does start, he's good. And then his route running, he's gonna dime you. He's gonna stop on a dime and cut. So that's pretty dope. And then compare him to Calvin. I don't really like comparing Calvin and Julio to Paul Warfield because they're two different receivers. You know, you're talking about 2 6'3" and 6'5" receivers that are vertical jump catching with speed receivers. This is the man you probably want to compare him to. 5'10", 6 foot, same height, same build, same cat. So you got +2 speed. Now everything else with Antonio Brown is better. Jumping is better with Warfield. But if you look at overall, like, yes, Antonio Brown is a better card for sure. But do you think I'm going to lose that much by taking Paul Warfield and selling like Antonio Brown? I mean, I'm going to gain $700K out of the deal, and I'm not really losing a ton by taking Warfield. He's got the vertical. He's got the playmaker, which I like. I mean, Antonio Brown, yeah, like, he's a beast. There's no question about it. But I'm not exactly sure like what his kick return is. 82. Okay. So yeah, I'll lose my kick returner too, but I mean I've got good kick returners besides that. I mean I have the 93 Jackson who does really well. He's my second kick returner, so he's pretty solid anyway. So that's who we're gonna take. We're gonna take Paul Warfield. We're gonna sell Antonio Brown, revamp, rework the offense and everything like that. Get some more coins. Just continue to work on what we're working on. So that's it. I mean, that's pretty cut and dry. Franco Harris is obviously the best one that would fill in for my team. But so yeah, let's do it. Paul Warfield, you are the man. Welcome to the squad, my man. So we're gonna replace him with Antonio Brown and rock it from here. So that's it. That's the legend that we pulled, or that we chose. I really might score that Hendricks and that Harris anyway. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna work this set yet. I'm not too super thrilled about 95s. Most of my team is a 95 already, or better, 95, 96. So, I mean, yeah, like my offensive line could use a little bit, you know, like whatever, but it's not that bad. So yeah. So that's it. I may or may not do a set with these. Who knows? Maybe it depends on. I might do a pack opening or something like that. Maybe if I sell the Antonio Brown for a decent amount of money, maybe I'll do some pack openings and then make one of the players and see who we pull. How about that? Well, guess we're gonna have to wait for that though. So hope y'all enjoyed the video. Drop likes below, comment. If you have any questions or you have any comments, or if you want me to do something crazy, or if you want me to make something or play somebody, shout out to Mazomatic. Like, we just became friends on Madden here, so we're probably might get some gameplay like with him. Hopefully, I'll ask him, see if he wants to get down for a game, maybe do like a coin wager or something like that and mess around a little bit. But yeah, that's it for now. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I am out. Deuce.